Welcome back to another week, another vlog and another completed my knitted little summer top that I did. All finished. I think it came out really pretty, it's really comfortable, lovely little pattern. So yes, I'm very happy with that. It's turned out really well and really comfortable, and I'm now starting the new little loopy cardigan. Different background, just reorganize the table so that it sort of push more this way, so that because summer's here, you're sort of in and out a bit more, so it sort of gives a bit more of a free flow. So you've got a view of all my stuff at my doll's house. So yes, I was a bit disappointed. I couldn't get the yarn that I wanted to come quick enough, because I would have had to have waited till Friday for it. So I changed my mind on the yarn and got this Baby Bloom by Hayfield Knitting Essentials. It's 70% acrylic, 30% nylon, 100 grams. And this one I think is called something flower, like cottage flower or something. And as you knit it, it makes up a pattern. But obviously I'm doing loops, so I don't know how this is going to come out, but hopefully it will come out quite pretty. You can see it's got like the pinks and the greens in there, and the yellow goes sort of very light lemon to darker. And so I'm just going to see how it pulls up, how it works with the loop pattern that I'm going to be knitting next, which I've just started. But as I say, this little top come out really lovely. So I may do another one of these in a different colour, I don't know, or just I've seen some other patterns that I like, so maybe I'll do that. It does have a very chemical smell to it, but obviously that's where it's printed dye. So yeah, this week, I mean, we had such a such a hot weekend. Lovely, but it got up to, I think yesterday it got up to 33 here down south. But it's a bit breezier today and a bit more pleasant, and a bit more pleasant for the cat, because she has been really struggling. Haven't you? Been struggling in the heat. So I think not yesterday, the day before, which was Sunday, I started to put some of my little seedlings in the grounds, and I got overheated, I think, and it got a bit of mild. She keeps doing that, getting in there. What are you doing? So her house, it's Cat's house. It's amazing the little tiny spaces they can get through. Never ceases to amaze. Obviously, once they get the doors and the windows on, she won't be able to do that. It hasn't got any furniture in there or anything, has it? Eh? It's just such a coward. What are you doing? She's going to settle down and go to sleep in there. Can you see her? What are you doing? Staying in there. I got a lovely print from charity shop. I already had it was a set of two, but I already have a smaller version of the other one. This one's called Samson. Look at that. £5. Can you see that without probably reflecting a bit? But I'm sort of putting my pictures all round in here. I don't know if I'm actually going to decorate in here or just put loads of pictures on the wall, which would be really nice. What are you doing? You're wrecking it. But yeah. So the little seedlings I put in, or I've put in some of the bigger ones, were the straw flowers, and the stock I put in on Sunday, and just was keeping myself in the shade, but yeah, I'm not complaining though. I like the nice weather. Oh, here she comes. What are you doing? You stuck? Oh, she might be stuck. You stuck? You not come out? You went in, so you've got to be able to come out, surely. Coming out? There you go. Come on. Oh, it needs a front door. Then she'll probably go through one of the windows. But I really must get a move on with that as well. But there's no hurry, is there? Just no hurry with things. We go along at our own pace here. Yeah, I just thought I'd pop on and fill you in on the latest completed little top, which goes really nice with these trousers, or I've got some nice shorts it would go to. Being white, it will go with anything. And I prefer a V. I mean, I know the sheep jumper I did round neck, but that's sort of winter. But I think for my shape of neck, I think a V is a bit more flattering for me, or just a low scoop cow neck rather than up here. And I don't think I could do a roll neck. I used to back in the days to wear roll necks all the time, but I can't now. I feel like there's me. But this one is a lovely pattern. I think it's sort of an 80s, as I said before. It's a very 80s. I wouldn't even say 80s inspired. It's 80s. I've got some beads to go with it as well, so I can look all 80s. But the pattern was 80s. I think the old patterns are. I think even the sheep one was probably 90s or 80s. We had husband woke me up at 5 o'clock this morning. Where's the ant powder? The kitchen's overrun with ants, so we was up at 5 o'clock dealing with that. Outside doing the perimeters. It's touch wood. They're it seems to have abated a bit, so hopefully that's that sorted out. But now my plants in the small kitchen have got the fungus gnats, so I don't think I've got enough grit to gravel to put round them, but I do really need to get maybe some hydrogen peroxide to just give it a douse with that, because if you don't get on top of it, you get infested with stuff. I did notice in the little polytunnel the petunias that I put in. I thought, God, everything else seemed to be doing all right, but the petunias were like really struggling, and I thought, And then with closer inspection, I think they were getting nibbled in there. They were getting nibbled, so I moved them away off of that ledge thing that I've got and put them sort of more this side on the little chair thing that I've got, and they touch wood. Doing a lot of that today. They're doing a lot better, so fingers crossed that solved that problem. So yeah, I'll pop back later if I think of anything else to fill you in on. Catch you in a bit. Brought you out into the garden. Don't know if it's a good idea because it's windy, and also someone's still doing work over there, making a hell of a lot of racket. So hopefully you can't hear the racket. If you can, I do apologise, and I do apologise for the in and out of light because my camera is having a bit of a nightmare. I don't know whether to change positions, but it's dipping in and out, so I do apologise. I was coming out to show you because I think I'm dark again. I think that I change position. Hopefully, the light will not keep playing tricks. It's a bit more of a solid background for it to focus on rather than keep having the movement of the gazebo. Is it going to work? Do apologise if it doesn't, and I say do apologise for the noise. As I say, I have put some of the seedlings in. I don't know where my gardening mojo has disappeared too. It's a disappeared song because I've got loads of seedlings to put in from in the, which is round the corner there in the polytunnel. But I think I'm gonna lose some for long if I don't get my rear end into gear. But I wanted to show you a few bits around the garden that have, you know, been doing well. I walked up to the cemetery earlier, and on the way back, I noticed a lot of people's roses, though they were like the bush type roses, not the tea type roses that I've got. And they're like out. I've got roses out, but not very many. I always thought roses was around about June time. So I'm going to have a look over it at the bed that I've actually put, which I've just given a water to, the stock that I put in and the straw flowers that I put in, and I've given the cherry tree. I literally stuck the hose in the ground for the cherry tree to give that a good soaking. But let's go and have a look over there and let's see what's going on. If you can see, these foxgloves obviously are shorter because it's their first year, but they're literally from seeds that I took from the ones across the other side of the garden last year and just scattered them in. And we've got this one here flowering and this one, but I'm going to dig up some of the ones and give them to my brother for his garden, because I've got loads coming up, and I will probably do the same again next year because I love foxgloves. But these are the straw flowers that I've put in, and over the back there is some stock that I started last year because I got the wrong seedlings and it was ones that you had to start and they don't flower till the following year. But also the meadow area doing quite nicely now. I'm still waiting for the yarrow, but we've got buttercups and daisies coming up in there. So it's I love the way the grass sways in the breeze or in the wind. It's quite windy. And also over here we've got California poppies that I planted last year. And this is the only rose. Well, no, I think the tiger rose is doing the same. This is, I think, I've just noticed my bug house has fallen down. Why do my bug houses keep falling down? I've got quite a lot of things in. You look, got quite a lot of areas that have been used. I can't understand why that fell down. I think the screws come out. Sort of put it up. Hopefully that'll do for the minute, but I'll need to get a hook for that. This is, well, I've got about 20 odd roses because I love roses, but this is the other one. This one's called, I think, Tiger's Eye. The other one was a David Austin's something. Oh, and this one's called Diamond Dad. There. This looks a bit messy at the moment because it's where all the forget-me-nots were in here. So they look a bit of a mess when they go over. But I've got a bit of long grass and stuff going on that all needs sorting out. This down here, this is this chunk of Alison here, which has got California poppy going for it, which I love when things do that, when they all intermingle with one another. But that's its second year, self-seed. How big it is. Lovely. And I've got a white California poppy in there as well. So it's wonderful. That's it. Look at the size of that hollyhock. It's got about 6 heads on it. That's from, this is its third year. I know they say they don't come back, but that has. And then we've got some antirinum that were from last year, though they have got some rust going on. And we have a pink California poppy. And then we've got in there, if you can see, a Kadoon that a neighbour gave us. So that's doing okay. This is the little wooded area. What else? Look at this California poppy. It's doing really, really well. I do like to deadhead them where I can to encourage them to keep flowering, except for the end of the season, and then I let them go over and, make seed if they want to. But that's from last year, and I'm hoping that as the seasons go on, I'll be able to just have a whole garden where things just keep coming back and coming back. That's the whole idea, isn't it? We didn't continue with this. Do you remember this area we was going to have as a meadow? It just wasn't working. Just didn't look right. So we mowed that bit. And then here, I haven't planted any of these. In here, we've got Alison that's come up from last year, all self-seeded. And we've also got some lobelia coming up that self-seed. So we do like a self-seeding. Strawberries. So yeah, that's a little update of the garden so far, and I will get a wiggle on and put everything out. I think this has really brought it home to me. I said that last year I word to a wise, I'm not going to put everything in, and I did put every seed in, and this is what happens. So I think it's really hit home now that that's what I need to do. I need to just put a few in that I want, and then I can concentrate and nurture those more than being sort of inundated with everything. But so I'm going to wrap it up now. So please like, comment, subscribe, and all that colourful stuff. Until next time, take care. Bye for now.